Imeisha. Really?
That shall come under our deliberation in so just a faithful manner as Wafula to move his motion so that everyone can understand. Honorable members, I am pleading for those who have remained with dignity. Let us now show Nairobi the dignity of the House. Honorable Advocacy.
And cultural policies. Further, aware that the purpose of individuals and communities is to promote social justice and immensely to the development of a republic. Noting that the naming of the heroes and heroines bestows honor and shows gratitude. Deeply concerned that they are heroines and heroes who have
board member before this Ogaga will close the chapter. Any other question politically will take. Then family will speak of your very brief, it's a 1 minute, a 1 minute.
From Nairobi County Assembly, in both coalition, the Jubilee and NASA coalition, for the opening of the Nairobi City County Assembly, which was adjourned, the reason known, and we come here as one team to say that we want to work for Nairobians, and it's time now to get back to work, and we do what we were elected to do. We don't want to see any more fights in the assembly, and we want cohesion. And we want to urge our speaker to start building peace among the members of the assembly. We must live with peace and harmony. We should not be the people we've been seeing in media every now and then fighting. From today, we've converged here to say no more fight, we have peace, and we are going to work for Nairobians. And the issue of impeachment of the speaker, we are not party to it. And if you have numbers, just bring it on procedurally, not just stamping. We as NASA coalition, we said we won't do anything malicious to our speaker, Beatrice Elachi. And we stand with our party position. No more old member will sign any petition to impeach Beatrice Elachi. And we are encouraging the Jubilee coalition to come out of that madness, that if you disagree, you are being impeached. That was the era of KANU, and we are above that now. Thank you very much, and God bless you. God bless members of the Assembly and our Speaker. Thank you so much.
The governor.
And the Governor of Nairobi.
Next, Mark.
Okay. Good morning, members.
Good morning.
May I speak in Swahili. First and foremost, jambo langu la kwanza. My name is Mark Ndongo, board member and the vice chair of the board. MCA Maringo Hamza. First, I want to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, our President, our beloved President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the Deputy President, and the party of Jubilee for giving me this chance to serve in the board. Secondly, I want to thank our Governor, Mike Mbuvi Sonko. Kwa miaka mbili, tumekuwa na shida mingi sana. And let me tell you, hatuwezi kubali governor akuwe blackmailed. Si tumedecide kama Jubilee Coalition will make sure we have equity na the 4 agendas of the president zitakuwa implemented hapa Nairobi. Na kila ward pesa itakuwa maendeleo inapelekwa na equity. Secondly, I want to say this. Hivi vita mnaona ambayo unaona mtu mwingine akiguzwa anaruka juu, anaenda chini. Kumekuwa mpaka na threats to our members. Our member called Palapala was threatened na akaambiwa atauliwa na Guyo. We want to know Guyo ako na powers gani? Kama yeye ni Mungu tujue. kwa sababu huwezi toa maisha ya mtu kama wewe ni binadamu. Secondly, I want to tell the clerk, wewe ni employee wa assembly, you are not our boss. Thirdly, I want to say, sisi tuko na mambo ya handshake sahi, tunataka development iendelee. Viongozi wetu wote, His Excellency the President, His Excellency the Deputy President, the Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, wameshikana na wamesema ya kwamba watasaidia governor na kazi itaanza kuonekana Nairobi. Governor, tunakuaje, we are behind you, usitishwe na mtu yoyote. He's just an MCA kama mimi. So sisi tunaambia hata Madam Elachi, mambo ya impeachment hiyo tulizika kwa kaburi la Sabao. Yes. So Mungu aendelee kuwabariki na tuko pamoja na tuta stand with the government na His Excellency the Governor. Asante. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Silence members. Hello, my name is Charles Duo Wakarende. I am the MCA for Dandora 3. I am the MCA for Dandora 3 and I am also the chairperson for the Committee on Trade Licensing, to show our numbers and show that this assembly has its members behind Speaker Elachi and behind the governor. That other small group of 21 members purporting to have an impeachment motion, that is an impossibility. It is not possible to impeach a speaker with 21 members. And I want to tell members on that side, stop flogging a dead horse. Because Nguyo is a dead horse. He is no more. He is no longer the leader of majority. He is going to be removed. We are going to vote him out. We already voted him out of the board, and there is no way you can be a leader of majority in a government that we are fighting. Nguyo has gone to the press and claimed that the governor wants to kill him. How can you be a majority leader in a government when you claim the governor wants to kill you? I mean, what would happen? What would happen if Ndwale said that Uhuru wants to kill him today? Would he continue being the majority leader? We are saying categorically that Nguyo must step out of that seat, and he should do now honorably when he still has time. Because when we decide to, we will remove him and honorably, like the way he removed Speaker Elachi, illegally and using force and using guns. And Nguyo is not going to hold us at ransom. Nguyo cannot fight the speaker and fight the governor and fight the party secretary general, both from ODM and Jubilee, and fight Raila Amolo Odinga and fight president. Who is he?
Who is he?
Nairobi cannot stop because of Nguyo. We are telling Nguyo, you are the problem in this county. You have made this county stall. Nguyo has intimidated members of the Jubilee coalition. They are speaking behind our backs and saying what we are doing is right, but they cannot face him. But we have said we are going to face him head on. And we want investigations because we were with him when he was being elected here in 2013. He has never held any business. Hajai kuwa hata na duka, hizi mamilioni ametoa wapi? We must know. We want this report. We want to know where he has made all this money, because we all know how much an MCA earns. How can he be an MCA like us? And I mean, he cannot be owning half of Nairobi with the salary that he owns. He has never owned even a kiosk. We are going for him. We are going even to his private life. We are going to audit his lifestyle. He must stop. The governor and the speaker of Nairobi County, we want to assure you that the members are behind you and nothing is going to happen to you, and you are going to finish your terms. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wamboy, MCA Ziwani Kariako, and today I want to speak as a woman. And I want to say this. We want a government that will allow women to work. Yes. This system is not only for men. It is a system that everybody has a right. The Constitution allows every woman to take part in leadership. And if Elachi has been given the right to be the Speaker of Nairobi County, we are asking members to give us space and time. Elachi was legally brought back by the court. There was no illegality, even in the first place when he removed Elachi. I'm a witness. I was practically forced to sign against Elachi. We voted Elachi out by 98%, but it was all under intimidation. And we have said enough is enough. We as women want a space where women will grow, where women will take charge in everything. And Mr. President, we are asking you, don't let us burn Nairobi County while you watch. Our elders, our pastors, Nairobians and Kenyans at large, we are asking you to come here and help us, because at this rate, some people have decided to take Nairobi County as their own personal kiosk. We are not implementing, we are not developing, because specific people have decided Nairobi County will move the way they want. It's not about them. It's about the people that elected us. And it's a high time we say enough is enough. We want sanity. We want to work with the president. We want to work with the system. And we want to give Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko support. And we are totally behind you. And Speaker Beatrice Elachi, we are totally behind you. You are legally brought back by the court. And it's a high time we say, you know what? We need to serve Nairobians. We need to deliver. We can't be a capital city full of drama. The whole world is watching us. We are busy breaking records, world records, but Nairobi is in a mess just because of few cartels. We are saying enough is enough. We are calling on DCI. We are calling on everybody. Everybody has a right. Even imaginary parties that have not been registered, even the minority parties that do not exist, have a right to be listened. It is in the Constitution. And we are standing here as women saying we want a woman to be given the right to work for Nairobians. Yes. Thank you very much.
Kwa majina ni Hassan Abdikadir Mohamed. Mimi ni MCA kutoka California Ward. Na kuna malalamishi ambayo yamekuwa yakitangazwa na One Hassan Guyo, yakitangaza wakileta mpaka maandamano katika Kamkunji ambako hakuwa amechaguliwa. Yeye amechaguliwa kutoka Spring Valley. Mimi nataka kuhakikishia hapa hakuna vita ya kidini, hakuna vita ya kikabila. Vita ambayo iko hapa ni vita ya maendeleo na vita ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba the big agenda ambazo ni 4 za President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta zitatimizwa vile ambavyo inafaa. Kwa hivyo wale ambao wamekuwa wakidanganywa na wakipata hisia kwa ajili ya matamshi ambayo amekuwa akiyatangaza, mimi nawahakikishia hawa wote walio hapa na ndio walio wengi, tuko na wao na tunafanya kazi kwa pamoja. Hakuna aliyenibagua wala aliyenifanya mimi ni feel kama kuna vita ya kidini. Na ikizidi, yeye kama majority leader former ndio amekuwa akitukandamiza sisi wenyewe. Amekuwa akifanya miradi zote katika ward zingine zisiendelee, iwe ni yeye peke yake. Na katika dini ya Islamu hiyo haikubaliki. Kwa hayo machache, asanteni sana.
Okay, thank you very much, members of the Fourth Estate. I'm Michael Ogada. I represent Embattled Ward. Being one of the senior-most members in the Assembly of Nairobi, it is necessary and prudent that I also put a word to all the fiasco as it takes place. Number one, we have had issues as the City Assembly of Nairobi. The issues being, this county we have been fighting for the past 3 years. As a result of that, what I can say is that there is a problem in our leadership. They need to recheck themselves, or they pave way for others who are able to lead.
Yes.
The other thing, we were elected to serve the citizens of Nairobi. We were not elected to come and fight. Having heard from His Excellency the Governor that he is for peace, we have heard from the Prime Minister Raila Odinga that he is for peace. And we have heard from His Excellency the President that he is also for peace. And peace is Elachi being the Speaker of the County Assembly of Nairobi. Yes.
Trying to remove Elachi is simply fighting Sonko, fighting Uhuru, and fighting Raila, which I think is not right. We, as the county of Nairobi, we have got nothing against Elachi. Elachi was elected as the speaker of this county. She has done nothing wrong. We don't understand why people are around trying to really impeach her all the time. We don't understand that. So we are for Elachi, and I think anybody trying to bring impeachment against her this time, I don't see them really succeeding in anything. So what we are saying, as members of the County Assembly of Nairobi, we have had enough of it. Our wards, no developments are taking place because of personal interests. I can tell you the war which is going on in the County Assembly, people are fighting for loot. People are fighting over money. There's nothing else they're fighting over. It is not about leadership. It is about who is going to eat more than the other. As they celebrate how they eat, we are starving. We are not ready to starve anymore. And therefore, we have said, kama ni kukosa tukose wote. Na atuoni kama tutapata, lakini kukosa tumeamua tukose wote. Because we are not willing to steal from the city members. We want our wards to be developed. We want roads to be done. We want the governor to work. And we want cohesion in our county. So thank you very much, members of the 4th Estate. Members, I can confirm that members who are supporting Elachi are more than 80. They are more than 80. So we don't see her going anywhere. By the way, that thing is not going to come to the assembly. They are not going to bring it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, members of the 4th Estate, for coming. My name is Geoffrey Majiwa. I come from Babadogo. I'm in this county assembly for one reason, is to present the people of Babadogo. And therefore, I will not be a happy man if the sideshows are taking center stage and service delivery is put aside. I believe that we can only serve the people of Nairobi when the assembly and the executive side is peaceful. That is when we can do our jobs properly. And in the past few weeks, we have had a situation here where people are running up and down, which is not very healthy for leaders who are elected. I want to call upon my colleagues who are in this assembly that is important to consider first why we came here, and that is to serve the people of Nairobi. They did not send us here to come and fight each other. We came here and we all elected Speaker Beatrice Elachi unanimously, and she was actually elected in round 1, which is normally like full house. And there was this time where there was confusion, and some members found themselves voting for Elachi to go without knowing properly what was taking place. I want to bring it to your attention that Elachi actually is the speaker elected by the county assembly members of Nairobi, and she's here to stay for 5 years because that is the term she was given. Any other person trying to remove Elachi, that one is somebody who is in a fishing expedition, and we are here as members of the assembly, and we stand with Beatrice Elachi as our speaker. The only thing I want to tell Elachi is that where there are so many men sitting together, they must be fighting one time or another. So because Elachi is the speaker elected by the county assembly members of Nairobi, she should take this opportunity to call these men who are fighting, sit them down, put sense in their heads, because that is what she's supposed to do as a unifying figure of this Nairobi County Assembly. When the majority leader and the governor or any other leader are not agreeing, then I think Elachi should be the mediator. She should sit down with them and tell them that, look here men, you came here to work for the people of Nairobi and not to fight. After all, whatever they are fighting for, some of us do not know. Maybe those who are fighting know why they are fighting. And we cannot find ourselves engaged in fights that we don't understand the benefits. I want to tell the members who are with us here that we all support Beatrice Elachi, and we know that in this country, and the governor of Nairobi, Mike Mbuvi Sonko, and we want to believe that all of us in this county assembly we believe in embrace. And Elachi has fought so much outside there, trying to champion the ideals of embrace, and that is bringing Kenyans together. So this is a project that was supported by both the President of this Republic and the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, and those of us who are supporting them, we have no choice but to support their cause. So we want peace in Nairobi, and peace can only be brought when Elachi takes her office and runs the county assembly as was elected by the people of Nairobi. And I want to say this for the last time, is that Nairobi as county assembly is supposed to give services to the people of Nairobi. We cannot continue fighting and the people are waiting for services. Because they have paid taxes, we cannot earn salaries for fighting. We only earn salaries for working. So the people of Nairobi must be actually given services which they deserve, and that is their right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Karibuni watu wa press. Naitwa Mary Jambi. Isipokuwa nyinyi watu wa media mlinipatiza, mkanipatia jina ingine mapiripiri. Kutoka leo mimi si mapiripiri. Mimi naitwa Mary Jambi, nominated MCA, na mimi ni mmoja wa wale walikuwa wameongoza kikosi ya kutoa Elachi. Na saa hii nimesema hivi, kama president wetu, sababu mimi napenda pati yangu sana, president wetu Uhuru Kenyatta amesema Elachi arudi. Governor wetu Sonko amesema Elachi arudi. Who am I? Raila amesema Elachi arudi. Sasa mimi ni nani? Sasa mimi nataka kuambia hivi, mimi mambo yetu na Elachi tulikaa chini, na sababu sisi ni wamama, nikaomba msamaha na akanisamehea. Na nikamwambia wakati mwingine, sasa hii mimi nimesimama na yeye. Mimi ndiye bouncer wake by the way. Mtu akikuja kumtoa ananipata mimi kama bouncer. Ama security. Kwa hivyo mimi nimesema kutoka leo Elachi must stay. Elachi atakaa kama mbaya, na kama itakuwa mbaya ndio watajua mapiripiri ni kusema nini. Ithio nĩ tũroiga nĩ tũkũrũgama na Beatrice Elachi ahana tarĩ we speaker witũ, tondũ already nĩ twamũthurire na tũgĩikia kura na tũkĩmũthura. No shaitani nĩ acokire agĩũka agĩtũhũrithania, tũgĩtuĩka andũ a kũmũikia nja. Ona niĩ tani mwene rĩ, nĩ niĩ ndarĩ wa mbere kũmũikia nja, na niĩ nĩ njugĩte gũtirĩ hĩndĩ ingĩrũa na kĩama gĩakwa. Agĩkorwo Uhuru Muigai wa Kenyatta aroiga Elachi oke anyitĩrĩre Nairobi ahana ta speaker. Governor wakwa Sonko nake akoiga atĩ Elachi oke, niĩ na niĩ nĩo ingĩ support, tondũ no matũmĩte ngorwo ndĩ assembly. Na nĩgetha Nairobi ĩthiĩ na mbere, no mũhaka atumia maheo na chance. Na nĩkĩo kĩratũma niĩ ngene nĩ kuona Elachi nĩ mũtumia, na Elachi nĩ ekũruta wĩra mwega, na nĩ tũkũmũnyitĩrĩra. Na niĩ nĩ njũĩ biũ Nairobi, andũ matikerira mĩaka ĩyo ĩtigarĩte. Tondũ Nairobi ithuĩ tũrenda thayũ, gavana witũ nĩ arutĩte wĩra mwega mũno. Gavana nĩ ageretie gũtũnyitithania andũ a ODM na andũ a Jubilee, nĩ arĩkĩte gũtũnyitithania atĩ gũtirĩ mwana favor oro na ũmwe. Koguo rĩu haha rĩ tũngĩaga kũmũnyitĩrĩra ĩ, nĩgetha nake manyitane na Elachi rĩ, Nairobi itũ nĩ gũcoka thutha. Niĩ hakwa no guo ingiuga na njuge Ngai ateithie Nairobi tũthiĩ na mbere, na Ngai ateithie Elachi maikare hamwe na maiguane na gavana, marute wĩra marĩ kĩndũ kĩmwe na gavana nĩgetha Nairobi ĩthiĩ na mbere.
Andũ rakũbatithirie atĩa?
So yesterday we were treated to some very absurd news from a section of Jubilee MCAs who came up with a proposal of impeaching Speaker Beatrice Elachi. And we want to say that this is not the party position for Jubilee, this is not the party position for even ODM and NASA. This is just a group of disgruntled Jubilee MCAs who have an issue with Speaker Elachi sitting as a Speaker of the County Assembly of Nairobi. We know that when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. Abdi Hassan Guyo was sitting in the board last dispensation in the first assembly, and he's still sitting in the board now. that board has been marred with a lot of corruption, including corruption with the clerk. And when Speaker Elachi came and she found out that there's actually a lot of corruption going on, and even included the DCI in this, then Abdiguyo fights back. So it is corruption fighting back. We cannot have one person who we are saying is the only one who can be able to sit on the board. He sat on the board when he was on minority leader. He sat on the board when now he's majority leader. This is basically, and if you want to look at it clearly, it has nothing to do with Elachi as a person. It has everything to do with what we will find out at the board. Right now, they have even gone to court, assisting the clerk, because the clerk was suspended by the new board right now, so that we are able to do audits, so that we are able to see where this 2.1 billion for the Nairobi County Assembly, where it is going, so that we are able to account for the 500 million for development for wards. But they don't want that to happen. So he is taking the party through a ride. He's taking Nairobians through a ride. He has managed to make Nairobi County Assembly a battleground where it is all about his interests. And if he is true to the cause, then we are saying, first step aside, let somebody else sit in the board. Let us see, let the whole assembly and let all the members do their oversight work in the board. Let's see whether there are places that we can correct. Let's see whether there are things that we can be able to maybe just divert and say that these are more important issues. Let us manage even our legislation and the motions that are coming to the assembly to be meaningful, to be of helping Nairobians, because I mean we cannot fight forever. We cannot make Nairobi County Assembly fight forever. And they are pretending that the issue is about Elachi. It is not about Elachi. It is about the board. It is about the corruption that has been happening on the board, and they are fighting back because they know that what will be found out, including the clerk signing letters for people to leave the country in the pretense of being county executive members. These are some of the things that we want to correct. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, our president and our party leader, has come out clearly to say that we need to give services to Nairobians. We need to actually do our mandate as Nairobi MCAs. We have never seen any motion that is pro Big Four agenda, pro BBI, pro anything being brought to the assembly. It is all about special interest. It is all about false interest. It is all about their own personal interest, and they need to tell us, and you guys need to ask the correct question. What is the connection between Guyo and Clark and maybe the minority going to court and taking Elachi to court? What is the connection? Why is Elachi the problem? I can promise you that even if it was you who came to Nairobi County Assembly and you saw that there was a problem in the board and you wanted to rectify it, you will be the one to go. So let us demystify this whole thing that it is about Speaker Elachi, and let us help our President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and even Raila Amolo Odinga in this BBI agenda and in the handshake, because the handshake needs to work in Nairobi for us to even see and for it to trickle down to other counties. We do not want to make this Akieleweke Tanga, because that is what they have managed to do. They have managed to have some people go to seek the advice of our deputy party leader, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and they have made it look like we are fighting the DP or it is Akieleweke Tanga kind of thing. We just want Nairobi to work. We just want our speaker back. We want to be able to have substantive holders of the leadership. We want to give women a chance to lead this county. We want to be able to just hold the handshake and embrace it and take it forward. It is not time to play politics. Yes, thank you.
Your name, please.
My name is June Degwa, nominated Jubilee Party. Yes. My friend, my sister here would like to say something.
Yeah, just to add on, and I Chair Ward Development Fund and elected member of County Assembly of Nangokugo. And I look forward to the day that people will go to court to defend the rights of citizens of Nairobi instead of self-interest. Clearly, this you can see is an attack to democracy. Speaker Beatrice Elachi was reinstated by court, okay? And we all know her impeachment, it was an illegality. And I'm here as a woman to say it's not easy being in politics. Okay, and these are the fights and these are the things that we need to focus. Even in media, we need to applaud. When one woman does something right, we need to support her, because outright, this is malice, this is witch hunt. She doesn't deserve that. She's here by all rights. We are here to serve the people of Nairobi. We've tried to even reach out to the other function, but they could not hear of it. So I'm asking, even if they're listening to this, I'm asking, is it about us or is it about Nairobi? Because Nairobi is bigger than individual. Because what is this fight all about? If someone goes through all the processes and gets a stay order, who are you to refute that? Who are you to keep on insisting you want to impeach her because all your plans are not working? You know? And I'd also like to call on Nairobians, please scrutinize us. You know? Let us know when there is a fault. But clearly, this is not about Nairobi. But we are here to make it about Nairobi. So we are asking for support from well-wishers, from the people of Nairobi, because we cannot continue like that. 1 month is gone. We've not given anything to Nairobians. I'm calling on all leaders. We need to sit down and talk. We've tried, our functions have tried to sit down and talk to the other, warring faction. But they will not hear of it. They keep on insisting on the agenda. What were the merits of impeaching Beatrice Elachi? There were no merits on it. It was just pure witch hunt, okay? And House was misguided. So we are here to correct our mistake. We are dealing with someone who's been in higher offices and knows the rules and procedures. So kindly, we are just calling for peace. We are preaching peace. Let's come, join hands, and work for Nairobians.
What I've heard some MCs say that while you are not yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what happened?
There was some sort of intimidation. We have committees. Some members were threatened they'll be thrown out of committees. They were threatened that they'll be stripped off their chairmanship. Okay? And they had to conform.
They were threatened by who?
They were threatened by the majority leader. Yes. Yes. That I can ascertain. So we're operating in fear, but right now, it's about Nairobi. Enough is enough. We don't care about all this leadership position in this house. What we care about is the welfare of Nairobi people, is the rollout of projects for the Nairobi people. That's all we care about. Yes.
There's something you said that what's this economic gain that people are talking about?
Purely.
Is it interest? What kind of interest is this?
We wouldn't know. We can't specify that. But again, it's not like Nairobi have shortage of leadership. So I don't know why one person will hold 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leadership position while we are 122 members. Does that raise eyebrows?
So is there a fight to control the revenue, or what is it?
Can I answer that? Basically, on the Nairobi County Service Board, there's an allocation for development of ward offices that is controlled, of course, by the board. And this is the 85 ward offices that are around Nairobi. What has been happening is we have not seen where this development money has gone. And maybe that is why you had one of my colleagues allude towards economic gain. And that is what I said earlier. And I said that we need to do an audit and see that this money that was allocated for the development of ward offices need to have computers, ward offices need to have furniture, ward offices need to have staff who can be able to assist Nairobians when they go to those particular offices. And some of our members don't have offices. Some of our members don't even get this particular gate. So we are asking, where is this money going? Because it's budgeted for each and every year. It's 500 million. So you can imagine if only a few of the MCAs maybe have these ward offices. Some have even gone back to their pockets to be able to just create a nice conducive place where they can be able to serve the people of their ward with. And this is what I'm saying, that when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. It has nothing to do with the personalities. It has everything to do with covering up of what they might have done in the last 5 years, in the last dispensation, and these 2 years that he actually illegally sat in the board. Yes. You see, the clerk is the AIE holder. And even when the auditors come to try and do an audit for this, they block him. You know, they block the Auditor General. They falsify documents. So when Elachi came and became the speaker, automatically she becomes the chair of the board. And she wanted to just create systems, you know, that are straight. That is when the fight began. So this fight of even Elachi's removal is not about is not about a leadership position, it is about that particular board. And I want you guys to be able to just do your own investigation and see how much money is in this board. Why does he want to sit in the board, and why does he still want to remain majority leader if he has not even been able to bring government business on the house? Matter of fact, he's fighting government and he's a majority leader, you know. So these are some of the things that are making members disgruntled. There was intimidation before. I personally was just called and told, sign up, kama sivyo, you're stripped off your committees. Of course, members gain from these particular committees. Of course, there are members who have agendas in specific committees. And when you're stripped off of your committee and you remain, you cannot even come to the assembly, because sometimes even when you're on recess, you go to the same committees. So let us not, this fight is about one person.
So,
yes.
So this is just one person.
It is one person.
The president has said, let us go this way. The governor said, let us go this way. Does this person have outside powers and are pushing it?
I wouldn't say, because I am not so close to him to see whether he has outside powers. But yes, it seems as if he has external forces that are assisting him. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, please. Hey, mrembo. Ah. Pita hapo chukue mic. Oscar, anani Apol. No camera. Yauza basi, nipe hiyo side nyingine weke hivi. Huyu ni mwenye. Huyu yuko hapo. Tokeni, oi, dem, oi, captain, toka kidogo. Songeni karibu kidogo hapo. Sasa tupate kasi la kutasonga. Ngoja. Wekeni mic tufanye hiki.
Kneel down. Or you come this side.
Stop.
Hata huyu sio kidogo.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, members of the fourth estate. My name is Elachi, MCA South B Ward, and the Majority Chief of Jubilee Party, Nairobi City County Assembly. We are here as a Jubilee Party Assembly Caucus. We have a press statement which I will read on behalf of all these members. And I go. We've called you here to update you, and Nairobians in particular, and Kenyans in general, on the development of county assemblies since yesterday. As such, we wish to state as follows. One, the notice of motion on impeachment of Honorable Beatrice Elachi has formally been forwarded to the clerk, Mr. Jacob Gwele, for verification as stipulated in our standing orders. Number two, we've just been informed that Honorable Beatrice Elachi has been served a court order barring her from conducting the business of the county assembly. As such, we wish to state that Honorable Beatrice Elachi does respect the court decision in the same manner she expects us to do. So until we are informed otherwise by a competent court, we are kindly asking her not to be in the contempt of the same. We wish to notify you
that assembly resumes at 2:30 p.m. today, and we shall be in attendance, presided by either the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Kamango, or a Speaker's panel member. We wish to thank you for coming. Before Honorable Mr. Justice J. Macau. And we also wish to remind you that he also has a surface board order saying, and I quote, a conservatory order restraining first respondent, whether acting directly or through third parties, agents or proxies, from illegally or irregularly reconstituting the membership of the second respondent, whether at the behest of the governor of the Nairobi City County, the Orange Democratic Movement Party, the Jubilee Party, or any other person or authority pending the surface hearing and determination of this application.
My name is Honorable Kiriba Kariuki, MCA Riruka Ward and Deputy Majority Leader. She has no option but respect the court orders because the court orders are clear. She's already been served with the court orders, and if she really wants us to support, she has to respect the court order. Yeah. And as you can see behind us, there are hooligans already. And I know the security is going to deal with that. Yeah. Thank you. As a Jubilee, we are respectful of law and tutaheshimu sheria na tunaomba vitengo vyote viheshimu mahakama vile imeamua. Asanteni sana. I wish to also inform you that Elachi is a Jubilee speaker. And if the Jubilee members of the county assembly voted her out through an impeachment, which we have already restarted afresh, she has to seek mandate afresh. She wants to be the speaker of Nairobi County Assembly. We will not be intimidated from any center, right or left, and we are ready to pursue and ensure that Beatrice Elachi does not sit in the County Assembly of Nairobi as speaker, unless another assembly from whatever hurricane state she wants to perform her duties from. We are over 80% holding this position, 80% of the members. Let us not review the content of the matter. She's already been served with the court for that. Let the court do its work, and we will do our political business.
There seems to be more than it meets the eye. Really, why do we have all this drama?
As Jubilee, we want to follow the rule of law. We want to be clear on this, that sisi kama Jubilee tutaheshimu sheria na waache fujo, waheshimu sheria. Asanteni sana. Yeah, saa 8:30 tuko saa 8:30 tuko ndani ya bunge. Kwa hivyo kama kuna siasa ipigwe ndani ya bunge, siasa nje ya bunge ni ya mikora. Ni ya mikora. Na mikora haitazuia sisi kufanya kazi kwa niaba ya wana Nairobi. Asanteni.
No amount of intimidation will stop us from the impeaching Honorable Beatrice Elachi, and we are saying we support the handshake 100%. Thank you.
And it is time for you to go now.
Hakuna mkutano tafadhali. Hakuna.